This is for all my divine feminines out there. I'm not going to specify this particular message to a specific horoscope today. Today being January 11th, 111. I'm just going to say to my divine feminines, your energy is so strong and coming through. You have turned yourself in from that little ragged reverse star to the Empress who sits high on her throne, knowing exactly who she is. You're the epitome of the Queen of Pentacles right now. Mature, grounded, about her business. And the reason being, because you know what it is? You finally decided to just choose you. You decided that in 2025, at the very tail end, you weren't going to do this anymore. You weren't going to deal with those toxic behaviors. You weren't going to deal with the half-asses, everybody else meeting you halfway and always needing you the whole way. You finally decided what your value was. You finally realized your own self-worth. And if they didn't match up, well, they didn't make the cut, and that's okay. So some of you that have a few doubts, is it okay to leave my mom? Is it okay to leave my dad? Is it okay to leave my significant other? Well, listen, it's okay to always choose you because nobody's going to love you like you. And I mean that. Now, if this is your first time here, hi, welcome. And if it's not, well, welcome back. Glad to have you. And if you're going to stick around and be a little hater in a comment, please understand I will delete and block you. Take it up with your mama. Okay? Good, got it. Now, there are a plethora of accounts pretending to be me. Why, I don't know, but let them know that the rent is due on the 1st and have my cut. More than likely, this reading is going to resonate with you, so you're going to want to figure out how to book a reading. You're going to click the Calendly link in my bio. Email or personal session. I only spell my name one way, TIARATHETAROT. There are no special characters or numbers in my name, so please do not get scammed. But now that I have your attention, let's stand on the big business on why you're really here. You realized what you have been getting in the past from everybody around you, it was not enough. It was not enough. You weren't loving me enough. You weren't servicing me enough. You weren't there for me enough. Friends, family, lovers, all of it wasn't enough. You realize that it's not fair that I'm taking the beatings and I'm here for you all the time. I'm showing up for you in full and you're not even giving me a quarter of the way. You realize that it was not enough. The talking card came out. But it came out in reverse, and it let me know that you're done talking. You're done. It was like you telling all those toxic people and toxic things. It's just, I'm done talking. I'm done explaining. I feel like many of you have walked away from people and you didn't even explain why you walked away. You just walked away. You woke up and you said, you know what? I am done. And I'm not going to explain to you because you're grown and you should know better. You woke up and you chose you. And I love that because the self-indulgence is so heavy here. You started realizing your own self-worth, your own value, realizing how valuable you really are, how good you really are. You realize how good people have it just to even know you. Like you realize that it is a blessing to be in your presence. And they need to realize that, not you, they do. The dragonfly is here. And with the dragonfly, I feel like this is you understanding your own value and worth, but it's coming to light. It's coming to fruition. It's actually showing up, like your self-confidence. It's reemerging. Your self-esteem, it's reemerging. Everything is coming back to you. It's like almost reemerging, finding yourself and saying, I'm here now. It's like you've come to the light and now the light is shining bright through you. The engagement card is here. And I don't feel like this is an engagement from another person. And if it is from another person, congratulations to you. But I feel like this is an engagement for a higher purpose. I feel like this is you making a promise to yourself that you're not going to let people, disappoint you anymore. You're not going to let people slide by not showing up when they're supposed to and giving an excuse for them. I feel like this is you saying, this is a better commitment to me. I'm committing to myself because I know what I need. So I feel like this higher commitment is between you and God. And then we have the Phoenix. And I love this. The Phoenix being that tail end card right here. Because the Phoenix is letting me know, like I said, it's you re-emerging, but it's like you coming in and you coming in hot. You started 2026 with a bang. I'm leaving you behind. You're not about to have access to me like you used to. You're not going to be able to call my phone. I feel like you started blocking numbers. No, you have no access to me, and it's cool. No love lost, because you look better good going than you do coming. And I love that for me. So let's talk about some of the signs and synchronicities that you may have been seeing, okay? So, of course, 111, because it's January 11th, right? 222 and 999. Again, this is for all my divine feminines, right? But some of you really love Harry Potter. So I don't know why, but it's like I keep hearing like Professor Snape, okay? Is that his name? Snape? Whatever. All y'all fans, y'all know who I'm talking about, okay? The colors green and brown were very significant. So I don't know, but I felt like you have a lot of green and brown in your home, because I kept seeing it like in a home setting, like green walls or something like that. So I feel like the colors green and brown, or maybe even wear green. Okay. Some of you have been working out. Some of you have, hello. But I love that. Some of you have been working out because it's really healthy for you. Either the name Pearl or you wear pearls is significant here. Someone really loves ramen, because I kept feeling like someone's warming up or cooking ramen. And there's something about fur coats, like either you own a fur mink or a faux fur, but one of those is like something about a fur coat, or you just bought one or you're wearing one, something of that nature. And baths have been really significant here as well. Like taking a bath and just relaxing, allowing yourself to relax. I did pull a crystal here, and ironically, we pulled the green aventurine. And this particular crystal, what I loved about it, right, because it signifies this idea of new beginnings. It signifies you clearing your heart chakra and you opening yourself up, right? And not only are you opening yourself up, but you are simply becoming emotionally stable, right? I have two of them, right? You're becoming emotionally stable so you can move forward in your life and do it without fear. So that way God is like opening you up to saying, here's your path now, and you're going to be absolutely fine. And you feel emotionally stable about the decisions and how you respond to things, okay? So now let's talk about the tarot the last few minutes while I have you, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this was you matching up to that not enough card, where things just felt like it was just, you were taking a brutal beating from everyone around you and just life in general, where it didn't feel like you were grounded. It was like you couldn't catch your footing. You couldn't grasp onto life. It just, everything was out of reach, out of touch. Everything seemed very disorganized for you for a while here. Dealing with jealous people, dealing with people who felt possessive. Some of you, like I said, I noticed that I had said bad mother. Some of you dealing with mother issues and things of that nature. And you're like, I'm done with that. Here we have the Five of Pentacles saying that you have now overcome those adversities. Your health is now improving because you're taking care of yourself. You're back in the gym. You're seeing a boost in your finances. You're seeing more positive changes coming in because you've accepted it for what it is. And now you're moving forward. The Devil in reverse, which lets me know that you are breaking those chains. So some of you have been worrying about whether or not you're going to break the family chains and the family cycles and things of that nature. You're breaking away from all of those because you're learning how to reassert your control by inserting boundaries with specific people and keeping them there. You're reclaiming your power. And I think that's that Phoenix showing up here, where you have now detached from unhealthy, toxic situations here. The Seven of Swords lets me know that you've put up that self-defense. So like I said, those boundaries have come in here where you are now standing up for what you believe in. You're standing up for yourself. You're maintaining your control. So you're watching how you speak. You're watching how you talk. You're watching how you walk. You're moving intentionally here. With the Ten of Pentacles here, again, I do feel like there's going to be a windfall of abundance here. So congratulations to you. If you made it this far in the reading, make sure you go ahead and say, I chose me. I chose me. Type that in the comments. I chose me. We have the Eight of Swords here. You have released yourself from all of the toxic traits. You are now finding solutions to all of your problems, and you have this sense of relief. You are now feeling yourself, and I love that because you've stepped into your full Empress energy, which the Empress card did come out here. So you are now ready for all of the abundance. You're ready to engage in all of your creative aspects, things that make you who you are. You're ready to step back into what makes you you. And I'm so happy for you, Divinity, and so proud of you, Divine Feminines. Keep going. Don't forget to type, I chose me.